Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is Kay from Online Tarot. Let's go ahead and see what wants to come out for you today. I have breaking point and escaping. Okay, so somebody seems to be at their breaking point. It's the final straw and they're avoiding, blocking, pushing somebody away. Okay, this person could be doing that to you, Gemini, or they could be doing it to someone else. Oops. So as I said that, I was going to, okay, there's a lot here. I'm just going to leave this open. Influences and healing. I was going to say maybe they are getting over someone else. It's not you, not escaping from you, pushing you away, but someone else. And then this came out. So I do feel like they are escaping from a third party, okay, and trying to heal themselves. And in the meantime, they're thinking about you, okay, missing you, craving you, desiring you, okay. So I feel like that was kind of necessary for me to open up to. I'm going to leave those out here. I do feel like that's important. Somebody is going to be focusing their time and energy on healing from this third party. Okay. Let's get one more card here. One more card for Gemini. Okay. So bluff came out. Pretending, mask, exaggeration. Okay. For some reason, I just feel like this person's putting on a mask that they are doing okay during this time. Okay, we'll go ahead and clarify that with tarot, but I do feel like this person is pretending to be fine. They're pretending to be satisfied. Okay. Maybe that's been holding them up. They've been trying to progress with you, but they're, being stalled because of that. Let's clarify influences, please. Attachments, third parties, peers. Person could be healing from a romantic third party or platonic or family member. Could be whatever the case is. This could be different for everybody. Okay, so interesting. The Eight of Wands came out. So somebody's going to be coming in quick is all I see here. Okay, there could be some kind of third party that's helping this person release or helping this person heal. But like I said before, I kind of felt like somebody was influencing your person and they needed to be healing from there. And I feel like with the Eight of Wands, okay, it's kind of giving me the sense that, and like the Eight of Wands is also a card of incoming messages, right? Incoming communication. Okay. I don't know. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands and the influence card, please. Clarify the Eight of Wands, please, Spirit. Why the Eight of Wands? What is coming in quick? Okay. So we have the Star card and the Ten of Swords here in the reverse, clarifying the Eight of Wands. So the Star is in Aquarius, and Aquarius could be a third party that's coming in quick with a message or coming in quick with taking some ideas. And I see this Gemini card as well. So maybe something had to end. Maybe they had to wait for some kind of recovery, some kind of rebirth energy from you or from themselves. But I do see Gemini card here. So that's you and your energy there, Gemini. I also see fire, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so there's the third party influences, and the Star card is also a card of hope. So maybe this person is giving you hope after this like recovery from an ending. Like the Ten of Swords is a card of the energy of it has ended and finished for better or for worse, and I feel like with this Star card it is an opportunity to heal. Okay, so maybe this third party here is helping you heal whatever was broken, whatever was lost in this process here. But with this here, I feel like it's going to be some kind of idea that's going to help. Like maybe this person gets an idea or follows through, helps you with one of your ideas. Okay, I see the Wheel of Fortune here on the bottom deck. So there is some kind of destiny or luck. I feel like good karma that is coming from this. Okay, that was a poor shuffle. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and see Clarify healing, please. Releasing, purifying, cleansing. Okay, so there was some kind of energy of feeling like you just weren't satisfied. Okay, you weren't happy with where you were in your life and your connection, whatever it may be, but you needed healing from that, and you needed, you know, some time away from it, because you're realizing the mistakes that you've carried, or your person, I'm sorry. Yeah, the High Priestess. So there is some kind of change that's happening, and I feel like it's based off of intuition. Like you just kind of start to realize, like, I need to change for the better. Maybe your person is realizing that. Okay, clarify the 9 of Cups, please, and healing. Thank you. Oh, there's the 4 Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody wasn't satisfied in this connection, or with their life, where their life was going. Okay, and you know, this person here, whoever the third party is, or it could be peers, friends, you know, groups, like I'm looking at churches, or some kind of environment where people are, they conjugate to help you heal, is what I'm seeing. Okay, and that could just be a group of friends at the time. Okay, let's go ahead and see, because I do feel like this energy of not being satisfied, okay, feeling like you're just kind of glazing over, is what I'm seeing. I do feel like that's something that you had to kind of take a look at, and maybe that was what stopped you from being all in, right? That's what stopped this connection, or this way of thinking. Clarify the bluff, okay? Pretending, mask, exaggeration. And I do feel like, you know, this 4 of Cups here is in connection with that as well. Okay, could be in a marriage, okay, or in a connection, yeah. This person was, you know, pretending to want something with you, Gemini, but they were just like pretending, putting on a mask, and they were like, they were fine. They were so okay with being in this connection, in this level of commitment that you guys were at. They didn't want to move on. They were pretending to want to move on to that. This is the energy of the unexpected, so I feel like you didn't know this. They were pretending well, is what I'm hearing. And like, that's probably something that this person is needing to release, but okay, the 9 of Swords in the reverse. They're getting help, okay? And I feel like it was this card here, this Star card, and the influences and the healing. Like, now that this card came out here, the 9 of Swords in the reverse, I do feel like this person is starting to find help. They're trying to take off the mask. They're wanting help out of this, and that could be this healing. They need to like cleanse themselves before they can love someone else. Yeah. They feel like a failure. They feel like they're in need of reflection. Maybe they're going to counseling. Maybe they need to go to counseling. They're trying to figure out if that's their next step, because they're unhappy in like everything that they do. The Sun card in the reverse is overall unhappiness, and especially paired with this 9 of Swords here and the Hierophant. Maybe it had something to do with marriage or a deep level of commitment. They couldn't really commit to anyone because of, you know, them feeling unhappy with themselves. This is interesting. Let's go ahead and clarify the Sun card in the reverse, please. Why the Sun card in the reverse? Why do they feel unhappy? Okay, someone else is either in a committed relationship. Somebody else has some kind of community. I feel like this is my card of a wedding. Okay, so I feel like somebody, because the Hierophant already came out, I feel like that card would have came out instead. But, you know, I do feel like somebody could be unhappy because their person is already in a marriage, already in a commitment with somebody else. Okay. Let's clarify actually with another deck. just to see. I do have heartbroken, shattered there on the bottom deck. So I do feel like somebody could be just heartbroken and needing to heal away from the idea that their person who they wanted is in another relationship. Could be you if you're in a relationship with somebody else and you have your eyes on a different person, or the person that you want is in a connection. Okay, let's go ahead and see. If something just told me that this person is pretending, because I put this underneath here for some reason. So this person probably is pretending in their marriage, pretending that they aren't dead inside is what I'm seeing here with this Dia los Muertos mask there. Okay, so yeah, so this divine masculine and trapped came out. Okay, so maybe the divine masculine is feeling trapped, tied down. Yeah, so for this to clarify this card here, I do feel like this person is, and it's like the divine masculine, okay? The DM is trapped in a marriage or trapped in some kind of committed relationship, okay? And I feel like they're needing some kind of help from their friends, from their family to get over that. And it's been heavy on them, pretending. Possibility, somebody's free-spirited, loves adventure, loves to take risks, or is looking at the risk that it needs to happen in order for you guys to come together. Let's get one more card here for Gemini. Anything else that we need to see for this connection? Anything else to help clarify? Wow. Divine feminine here. So both divine masculine and divine feminine came out. I do feel like this person does feel like you guys are meant to be together. Okay. They see you as the king in their life. They see you as the queen in their life, whatever the case is. But, you know, flip the roles. Just take it how it resonates. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. It might be you're the divine feminine or you're the divine masculine. But, you know, whoever is trapped, I feel, or whoever is in the divine masculine energy, I feel like they're trapped. They can't come forward. Okay, and the divine feminine is kind of sitting, waiting for this person to come towards them, but they can't because they need to be healing first. They need to go through this healing process before they can come towards this person here. So take that how it resonates. Okay, interesting. I love that those two came out together. Bottom deck, I have confessions. Okay, so somebody, and I did mention first card out, okay, this is an incoming message of some sort, and it's going to be coming in quick. So maybe this person is going to confess something to you, confess that they do want a committed relationship with you, right? This Hierophant card here, they do want that with you. And maybe they had to go through some kind of moment, like I'm seeing the Four of Swords moment, but even with this Nine of Swords in the reverse, okay, they were up worrying about this forever, okay, and they realize that worrying just changes nothing, and they're starting to decide their next step, and they've made a decision. They've made a decision to come towards you. They're making a decision to follow their intuition, because right now they're so unhappy that they can't even focus. They can't even focus on what's being handed to them. A divine connection, a divine, I'm hearing something about the Matrix, okay, so that could be significant. I've personally never watched that show or those series of movies, so I wouldn't know, but if that resonates with you, let me know. I would love to know how. Let's go ahead and grab a love confession, okay? This person, I did see that card there at the bottom deck, so I do feel like it's necessary to grab a confession, okay? Let's go ahead and see. We'll grab 1 to 2 depending on what card comes out first. Okay, give me a card here for Gemini, please. Let's see. I'll just pick one out from the bunch. Of course, twin flame signs. Okay. I say that because every Gemini reading I've had in the last couple of weeks have a twin flame signs connection card. But anyways, look for the signs for our connection. As your twin flame, I mirror what you're going through. Notice how we are very similar and share the same vision, and there is a connection between us that can't be denied. We have to work on ourselves to be together. Look out for the signs. It's me sending them to you. Okay, so this person does know that they have to go through some kind of healing to be able to come towards you, or to be able to get out of this trapped energy here. Okay, and they do see this connection that is beyond what they know, beyond what they can describe. They just know that, you know, this connection can't be denied. It's something that they wanted. They didn't know that they wanted. Okay, with these two cards here. They made mistakes. They were selfish. Okay, they didn't focus on what it was that was right in front of them. But I feel like they're starting to see your connection for what it is. And whether this influence is the third party that they're trapped in, or that you're stuck in, whatever, I feel like they have hope, that, you know, hope and faith that this is something that you guys can come together in this lifetime. But for some reason, I do feel like there had to be some kind of ending, and there had to be this recovery energy, okay? This healing. There had to be some kind of healing after this Ten of Swords moment. But I feel like they're on their way, right? Like they're in the midst of healing with this in the reverse, okay? Because it's not like it's a defeat. It's not like they failed and they're hopeless, right? There's improvement. There's, you know, this rebirth energy here. So I feel like they are coming towards you. They have a message to tell you. And it could be that they are ready to come towards you. Okay. Yeah. So if that resonated with you, Gemini, I would love to know how. Please leave a comment, like this video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you the next one.